Hi everyone, welcome to Master of None. This is my very first YouTube channel, so I don't have that much expectations around it, but the goal of this channel is really for me to share, considering the past 10, 20 years of my life around academia, education, entrepreneurship, and all those stuff, all the little tidbits of information that I gathered across the board. So if you're seeing this video today, it's maybe because either this is the first video on the channel that I put there, or because you are actually part of this ideal customer profile, ideal audience profile of people that are interested and probably obsessed a little bit about efficiency, learning, growth, and optimization in general. I had a hard time trying to understand or figure out what exactly this channel would be about. But there's one thing that I really realized after talking to a lot of friends, close one, and also by just doing a bunch of introspection in the past 10 years, it's probably my ability to get shit done and to learn across the board and be more of a jack of all trade. Now, the channel of this mission is to really share and concretely share, not just like ideas or like, let's do that in like a few minutes, concrete tools, habit, processes, and approach to life and to, let's say, the domain of ignorance, because we're here to learn. So every single time we're going to focus on something that we how can I gain more time either to learn something, or when I approach and I want to learn something, how do I best go at it? What are the best practice? How do I best look at it? What are the things that I need to do continuously to make sure that I keep these tools sharp? And in a nutshell, how can I keep bettering and optimizing either my time and my mind? What I think is really important in life, it's this concept of being able to transforming and growing constantly. This is not something that you just after high school or after university or after your work, like just stay in your lane and then continue to go through life as a passive floating balloon, but as something that's actually either swimming against the current because you want to get on your own shore, or that actually going in the direction that you're going, but even faster and better. So with that mindset, everything that we're going to share here, like, is probably going to be covered in failures and in mistakes. I mean, I'm sure you can tell with my accent, this isn't necessarily my first language. I really want to make sure that this channel is as transparent as possible. And if you know me, or if someone has been working with me, you realize like the concept of transparency is something that I'm very, very tied up with. Transparency being, well, this is my very first YouTube channel. I'm recording on the webcam that I have currently. This is something that I'm not super used to. I took and looked at some of the video of Ali Abdal, which I think is a great, I mean, YouTuber with a lot of charisma and good voice. They can actually explain a little bit more of the channel. There's a bunch of others, of course, that we're going to put in the section of mentors that are going to be for another videos. But that being my first video, you're probably going to see me like either moving a lot or not being really sure about how to either address myself to the camera or even talking. But the first thing that I'm going to do is like I'm going to make sure that every week, I think almost starting week 6 of this year, since this is now week number 6 of 2024, we're going to post a video, and you hopefully going to see the evolution of the quality of the video, which is going to be really the first big learning challenge that we're going to do together. And I'm going to share in a next video the current setup that I have, which is very rudimentary, and how a thing is going to evolve. This is literally the place where I work for my companies, and where I learn most of my things. So please make sure that if you have also any tidbits of information or advice that you want to give to me, to the community, to all this stuff, share them. One of the big aspects of Master of None here is that we also, since we are Master of Nothing, really are, or I tend to be falling in love quite hard for experts in different fields. So across the years and across the coming videos, we are going to meet with a bunch of people and have challenges, which is something that I think is quite important in the process of learning, like accountability and challenges, to practically learn and apply what we decided to focus on for a specific quarter. And that's going to be helpful because there's going to be field that I'm not necessarily super familiar with. It could be field on the fitness level, it could be field on the linguistic level, it could be field on the, I don't know, coding or anything that's happening currently with AI and all the stuff. We'll see. But this is something that I want to make sure that is shared transparently and that you can see the evolution. And you can also try to learn with me in the process. I'm going to share everything that I'm failing at or I'm winning at, all those stuff as we move forward together. Now, I mean, you're probably going to say like, fuck, another... Do you guys right to say the F word here? I'm not really sure, but anyway, I'm gonna learn that too. Let's learn it together. You will see, very likely, an evolution in yourself, an evolution in this channel, an evolution in myself, that I am not necessarily able to predict as of today. So one of the things that I really encourage when it comes to working together, when it comes to actually just, I don't know, I guess I said we're already working together, it's to share and comment and engage as much as possible. I'll be there and respond and hopefully adjust the videos as we move forward or even make specific videos. But this is something that I'm also super eager to receiving your feedback and your thoughts on what we're doing today. Now, one other thing that I'm also very eager to is actually sharing a little bit more about my experience when it comes to learning and growing. I have been working in academia for 8 years before, and so when it comes to like teaching or learning, this is something that I really think I have a grasp on. But I'm also something that tends to diversify itself quite a bit on a professional level, on a technical level, on a life level, and there's a lot of things I'm always eager to. So if there is anything that you're interested in specifically, please share it. But if not, I hope and I think that that's going to be covered at some point in the videos. Now, that's roughly it for this first video. There's nothing more that I would like to say. And again, I said once a week, I'm going to share one. On the next video, we're going to discuss actually about this like 5 hours, 7 hours challenge around the videos, because you'll see I can't, and I don't want to spend too much time also. This is really more of a sharing type of process that I promised myself that I would start doing more frequently. And what better platform than YouTube to do that? But next video, we're going to discuss about like how and what am I going to do across those 5 hours to post a video on a weekly basis. And then after that, you will see there's going to be like the announce for what we're going to do the first quarters of this year's, some tidbit of information about what we're going to learn together, and some of the good current process that I'm either using and the one that I'm thinking of dropping and for what reason. But stay tuned. Oh, and also, I guess since I'm going to edit something, there's going to be either a subscribe button here or there. And they're probably going to be also like another video here and there. Not really sure since it's the first one. I'm probably going to have to figure out things again with you. Anyway, cheers.